Very good afternoon. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm pretty good, doing great in my life by the grace of Almighty God. Thanks for your kind concern.
Welcome. So, how has your day been so far?
Well, my day was so far so good till now. There's no complaint at all. Thanks. How about your side? How life is treating you these days?
Well, the weather is taking a turn. It's becoming quite, the
Yeah.
monsoon is kicking in, so it's raining every day. And yeah, just adjusting to the new weather as we do every year.
That's something that which is out of our control. We cannot even handle some natural disaster like heavy rainfall, flood, and heating like scorching. So the only thing that we can do, we can try to save ourselves. That's it.
That's true, that's true. So, Shiv, for how long have you been on YouTube?
Well, sir, I have been here on YouTube around 1 year. Yeah, it's been 1 year I have been on YouTube.
And what inspired you, or what made it click in your mind that you wanted to become, a YouTuber?
Yeah, that's a really beautiful question which you have asked me. But before dive into the conversation and answering this question, well, I would let me introduce myself a little bit, if
Please?
it's okay. May I?
Yes, yes, sure.
Okay, thank you, sir. My name is Shiv, and I born and raised in India, and my native place is Uttarakhand. By profession, I'm a government employee. As far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my master in English, master in commerce, and this year I'm pursuing my master in economics. I have a very small YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv, where I upload spoken English content and some one-on-one conversational videos. So that's all from my side, and I would be really happy to know about you a little bit.
Sure. So, my name is Ubaid. Um, I used to live in Mumbai, but at the moment I'm living in Chipland. It's about
Okay.
4.5 hours away from Mumbai. And I've done all my education in the English field. And I, I've been working as a trainer, an English coach, a teacher, all of these kinds of things for over 12 years now. I've been associated with Clapping Go for the past 2 years. And I've helped hundreds and thousands of people with their language skills. So yeah, that's a small gist of who I am.
Oh, it may be small for you, but for me it's literally massive because you have been working in English for a long period of time, and it means you have some experience in this language. And thanks, it was really an awesome and amazing introduction which you have given about here. And coming back to the question which you have asked me in initial stage, that what inspired me to be on YouTube. So generally speaking, I wasn't having this idea in my mind when I started my own YouTube channel. But again, someone has suggested me that if you really want to evaluate yourself, so YouTube could be the best option. Uh, in the equation of getting a genuine or impartial evaluation, I started my own YouTube channel because there I can record my video and I can see and I can
Mhm.
watch, sorry. And on the basis of that assessment, if the mistakes that I committed there or the drawbacks and shortcomings which I have in my spoken English, I will probably have some opportunity to correct all those mistakes and to come up with the finest version of myself. That's the first reason. Secondly, actually, the day I started learning this language, I was naive in terms of English, or I started from scratches from zero because I have completed my whole education in Hindi medium school. So I couldn't speak a single sentence in English. And there were some people. They used to criticize me a lot. They used to insult me and they used to make fun of me a lot just because of my terrible, awful spoken English skills. So I did hard work, and on the basis of my hard work, I learned this language, and still I'm learning. And I don't want to suffer the same situation anyone, a beginner or someone who just started this journey. So through my YouTube channel, I'm trying to help them. That's the second reason. And last but not least, I think YouTube is the best option that help you out in order to explore yourself, in order to ensure your growth, in order to expand, and you can enrich your reach as well. Because with the help of this channel, you can connect with plenty of people. Every day,
Right.
I'm just talking to new people and experience some new challenges from their side. So these are three reasons basically which I have in order to start my own YouTube channel.
Oh, that's nice. Uh,
Yeah.
Quite admirable. That's those are good reasons for someone to start a YouTube channel. Now, I believe what you wanted to speak about today was uh, how a person can be confident, especially in learning the English language, right?
Sure, sir. Yeah.
Okay. So I would like to ask you to ask me the questions, like what questions you want me to answer uh, about this particular topic.
Yeah, sure, sir. Well, first of all, I just want to know from your side, confidence. So when I'm saying confidence, what comes in your mind? How do you define confidence? And secondly, why confidence is crucial in terms of spoken English? Why is it so?
Well, when it comes to confidence, the people often mistake confidence with perfection, right? You can you can be a highly confident person and you can know absolutely nothing. You know, example, someone comes to you and says confidently, "Hey, Shiv, 2 plus 2 is 5." I'm confident, but I'm wrong, right? So confidence cannot be mistaken with perfection. When it comes to confidence, confidence is a thing, a feeling that a person is, they are truly confident in themselves. They know or they feel that what I am doing or what I'm saying is correct, or that I am on the right path in a way, right? Secondly, when it comes to English and speaking confidently, see, you can have a basic English speaker who can be confident, intermediate, advanced, okay? They can all be confident. You'll even find advanced English speakers who are not confident, right? Confidence
True.
is the ability of understanding your subject and delivering to the best of your capabilities. Okay. When it comes to English, confidence plays a crucial role. Reason being that let's take two people, for example. Okay. Let's say both of these people have an interview for the same exact position in the same exact company. Okay. They both have the exact same skill sets. The same interviewer will be taking both of these people's interviews. Okay. One person, remember, they have the same set of skills. One person goes in, has a 15-minute conversation with the interviewer, but that person is not confident and he comes out. The second person goes in, answers the same set of questions, the same 15 minutes, but is confident with what he is saying and he comes out. As an interviewer, which person will he select?
I would say the second one
The person who was confident, right?
too.
Right. So confidence plays a crucial role in every aspect of your life. Okay? you can be confident in many different things. As an example, let's say that you see someone making a mistake. Okay. Now, if you are absolutely sure that what that person is doing is a mistake, you can go and correct that person's mistake with confidence. But if you are not 100% sure whether that person is making a mistake or not, can you go and say something with confidence?
No, I cannot.
Right?
True.
When a person is learning the language, it is often that they do not feel comfortable or confident in the initial stages. Why? Because it's new for them, right? Whenever we get into something new, you have that fear or you have that nervousness. You want a big example? Let's take pilots, aeroplane pilots as an example.
Yeah.
If a person just cleared his flight school and gets into the cockpit of the aircraft, there's the captain, there's the first officer, the second officer, and then him, who is learning how to fly the plane, right? Now, if the captain says something, he has to agree. If the first officer says something, he has to agree. Why? Because he is learning. Over the years, he gets promoted to third officer, second officer, first officer, right? And then he becomes captain. Once he becomes captain, he is completely confident with the entire instrument system of the plane, how the plane functions, everything. So he is now at the pinnacle. He is now confident with whatever he does and whatever he says, right?
True.
So the initial stages, yes, a person might feel nervous. They might not be as confident. Practice, perseverance, and patience. They will lead a person to perfection and they will lead a person to a higher level of confidence.
Wow, that's really remarkable and phenomenal at the same time. The way you have expounded and elucidated the whole concept, the question which I've asked you was really great.
Thank you.
And what two things I love about the way you have elaborated the whole concept. The first thing, as you have said, confidence is not even a product. It's not a medicine that you can buy from any chemist shop. It's something that believing in your own capabilities.
Absolutely.
You have to convince him yourself that yes, I can do it. I do have this potential. I should go for it. That's the first thing you have said. Secondly, the formula which you have given, 3P, practice, perseverance, and patience. Superb. Like one who really wants to become a confident speaker has to follow these two, I would say, golden mantra.
Yeah.
Superb. Yeah. But again, sir, I've seen there are so many people when they start the journey to being fluent in this language, most of the time they do have the fear of being judged by others. They feel as soon as I would open my mouth, as this is not my native language, I'm too new for English and English is new for me. So I might make some mistakes. And he is not even agreed to start his first step to learn this language. And I think being a tutor, you have been experiencing this situation for a plenty of times.
Yeah. And
So, yeah, so I want to know from your side, how do you motivate all those beginners? What kind of tips and tricks you have in your pocket that you can serve to all those people who are just starting the journey to learn this language, to being a confident speaker?
there's one very simple sentence that will answer everything. You can never learn unless you make mistakes. This doesn't just pertain to a language, it's in every step of your life. If you do not make a mistake, you will never learn. And even if you make a mistake while speaking, if people judge you, let them judge you, because you know what? Those same people who judge you, who criticize you, if they slowly start seeing the changes in you, they will back out. They will be like, you know what? Uh, this guy is actually, he's getting better. He might surpass us one day. So let's not mess with him. Right? You'll never learn without making a mistake. Uh, it's again, see, you've always seen these scams online, right? Invest 500
Yeah.
rupees and at the end of the day get 10,000 rupees, right? You see these ads on Instagram and Facebook, right?
Yes, yes, I've seen. Yeah.
Now, often what people do is they're like, oh, I have 500 and I can get 10,000 at the end of the day, right?
Mhm.
Let me go and send that 500 rupees. And then the
Yeah.
person just disappears. So now they have learned, okay, I have made the mistake of giving them my money. I didn't get anything in return. What I learned from my mistake, I will never invest money again in these kinds of places, in these kinds of scams, right? So you always need to make a mistake, because a person will never learn if they don't make a mistake.
Yeah, that's correct. And I do agree with your statement. As you said, like we are humans and we are not born to be perfect.
Absolutely.
Um, Humans are more than welcome to make mistakes, and the one who is ready to embrace his mistake and ready to learn from it is the only one who can reach the level he is looking for.
Absolutely
And
true.
yes, do because mistakes could be the best teacher from where you can learn plenty of things that you cannot learn from somewhere else. And I have one more question for you that, for example, if someone has started his journey to learn English, okay, as you have given some tips and tricks, he has been following those tips and tricks as well. In initial stage, he felt a little bit good or comfortable as well. But by the time he started losing his confidence, just because he is not getting that result he is looking for. He has been practicing day and night. He has been pursuing like every single thing, whatever he can do in order to learn this language, whatever the tutor has suggested to him. But again, he is not getting the expected impact on his spoken English or the skills that he is looking for. And at the end of the day, he feels that I think I'm not the right guy who can do it. I'm just like, I cannot do it. It's better to live this journey. So, what would you suggest to these kind of people?
Never give up, because there are many, many people on this earth who would have given up. But if they gave up, they wouldn't reach where they are today, right? So you might come across a lot of hurdles. You might come across a lot of unexpected situations. You might not even get the results that you want at that particular point. But if you practice, if you are persistent, if you have that self-confidence, if you know you are doing the right thing, then just continue. At some point in everyone's life, right? They started with nothing and they ended up with a lot. Why? Because they waited. They had patience, right? They knew, like, for example, the owner of the Ford company, he was over 40 years of age before he started the company, right? And English is an ever evolving language. So you need to be patient with the language. And rest assured, you will definitely reach your desired step if you are patient. All right. So, Shiv, unfortunately, we have run out of time. It was an excellent conversation with you. I hope to see you again soon. And I wish you all of the best for your channel. It was nice meeting you, my
Yes,
friend.
sir. Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for connecting with me, giving your precious time. The conversation was really great, though it was short, but I have enjoyed a lot. Thank you.
You're welcome. See you soon, Shiv. Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Take care.